Hello and welcome to day 2 of this vlog, of this year 29 vlog. Yeah, okay, I'll call it that, year 29 vlog, sure. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and that's something I'm gonna try to do for this whole vlog, is to try to be more open about certain things, talk about different things. One of the things that I've really decided I'm gonna challenge myself on this year is not settling for things about myself that I don't like, things that I want to change. And one of the things that I want to change is the fact that I don't challenge myself as much as I should. Part of that challenge is being open. Okay, so I have had a very interesting, to me, development as a person from when I was a teenager to where I am now. When I was a teenager, when I was younger, I was incredibly shy. I've already sort of shared this before, so I'm not going to go into super detail, but I was very shy, very nervous. I was the person who sat in the back of the room, didn't talk to anybody. And people got the opinion that I was incredibly arrogant when I was younger. I found this out later because, they thought I was standing off by myself, being all aloof and thinking I was better than everybody else. But the truth was, I was just terrified to say anything. I didn't want to make a fool of myself. Well, what's happened since then, since my later teens, early 20s, up even until now, is that I've gone just the polar opposite. And now I can't stand silence in a room. I've got to say something. I've taken on this persona of being this goofball, and I'm a silly person. At times, I can be very silly, and that's not something I want to lose. It's something that, I think it's a good thing. But I've taken this sort of shy, nervous, and I've gone completely just the other side of the building. And I realized that I went too far. And I did it as sort of a safety mechanism. See, when I found out that people used to think of me as incredibly arrogant, and they might still, but when I found out that I was coming across that way to people, it made me very self-conscious about the way that people perceive me, right? And one of the things that I've sort of taken on, that I've realized, and that I've identified that I've sort of taken on, is that I don't want people to have high expectations for me. I don't want people to expect something bigger from me, something more, because I don't want to let them down. So I allow people to think of me now as this goofball, this clown, this, the guy who's always going to crack a joke, even sometimes at the worst possible time. But that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing for myself. It's not a good thing for other people, as far as how they view me, because what it's done is it's made me not take myself very seriously at times. And it's made other people think that, there's not much more to me. And I've done this as a safety mechanism, like I just said, to sort of lower expectations, don't let people down, don't really let them in, sort of use it as that. But that's something I really desperately am going to work on changing. Because I'm not just a goofball, I'm not just a clown as a person. I think things through really, really, really clearly. Like, I think them through a lot. I ask myself why constantly. Why am I doing things? Why are other people doing things? What is the reason behind different things? I challenge myself on what I believe on a regular basis. I challenge other people on what they believe on a regular basis, because I want to make sure that what I believe isn't just this deep. And I don't just believe something because I hear it. There's more to it. And I say all that to say that, so I'm not just this goofball that's just there to make a joke, but that's what I've allowed people to think about me in a lot of times. And I want to change that. I want to change. It's one of my goals this year. It's one of my truly, truly deep desires. Is that when I turn 29, I'm going to look back and go, this is the year that I said, you know what? I'm not going to allow that to be the way that people view me. As much as I can control it, I'm not going to allow that to be the way that people view me. I'm going to challenge myself to put myself out there more, be more vulnerable by being more serious when it's time to be serious. By, not making the stupid joke because, I know that it can get an easy laugh. When I know that also makes people expect less of me. So that's one of my goals this year. It's one of my things that I really want to work on, that I really plan on. I'm trying to work on in myself. And I always want to have these things that I want to improve about myself. I always want to have those, and I think I always will, because it gives me something to continually strive for. So anyway, that was super long-winded, but it's my vlog. I'll do what I want. And this is me being more vulnerable, being more honest with you guys, and so let me know what your thoughts are on that. Let me know what your thoughts are on whatever you want to let me know what your thoughts are on. But that's day two of my 29th year. That's one of the things I'm working on. We'll see, we'll see in a couple months. We'll see in a year how far I got on it. See you guys tomorrow.